Bless your heart. Yeah, no arguments here. Interesting. It's interesting how there are no arguments being made here. Just condescension. That's not how it works. Not how what works. What's not how what works. Trump can at least complete full sentences. I'll take that all day, and I can't stand the government, period. None of them care about you or me. I mean, yeah. Of course not. Okay, should I just say... not an argument? Got him. Did I hurt your feelings? Oh, this little peepo guy? Okay, what do I say? I mean, this guy's a troll, right? So he wants to hurt my feelings, but of course he did not. Should I say, I bet you wish you hurt my feelings. Maybe it's best to just not reply. Because, like... I mean, why would I? Anyway. Oh, here it is. The Dark Brandon rising. Dark Brandon. Doesn't feel pain. He will not stop. On a throne of guns. You are dead. You won't be safe. Nobody is safe. No more bourgeois malarkey. Tie me to a missile and fire me into the suburbs. Let's go.
Who voted for President Trump? There's no way out.
There's no way out. There's no way out, Jack. Stop. It. Brandon is the it. Dun. If you're a conservative, then you're not safe. Not in Joe Biden's America. Okay, I want to see. There's a pause. Tie me to a missile. Can Joe Biden dual-wield katanas? Yeah, clearly he can. Right here. He's doing it. Ooh, he's got the backhand grip, too, on one of them. Wait, what else? What else? What else is here? What else is here? Okay, he's got a gun, he's got some Soviet stuff. Okay, cool.
Who voted for President Trump? There's no way out.
There's no way out. There's no way out. We're gonna get you, Jack. We're gonna get you. We're coming for you. If you're voting for Trump, you're done. Oh man, I keep missing it. Ooh, he's dominated COVID. Alpha Biden just dominates COVID. Holds it in his hands. Not even phased a little bit. What a Chad. He's like, oh, you think you can defeat me? You're nothing to me. Just takes COVID on the chin. Like a chin.
All those of you who voted for President Trump, there's no way out.
There's no way out. I'm coming for you. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. Dark Biden. Holy fucking shit.
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic Party?
Oh, just walks away. Oh. Just mobbed this reporter. Are there people in the Democratic Party who want to defund the police? Alpha Biden, Sigma Biden just calls her out on her bullshit immediately. Alpha male. Are there people in the Democratic Party who want to defund the police? No, actually. There are none. I mean, not in the Democratic Party as in they're representatives of the party. I mean, there are people that are voting for the Democrats who probably want to. Again, defund the police is a really bad slogan because you have to explain to people like, oh, by defund the police we actually mean like redirect some of their funding to like social services and programs so that we reduce the burden of police work. But like, if you have to explain something like that just so like it doesn't sound crazy to like your average American, then like not an effective slogan. But like no. And Biden's point when he says,
Why are people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
yeah, it's like why do you care?
Blood out of kids?
Oh wow, the lighting situation here. Yeah, it's like why do we care what Republicans think of us when they think that we're like demonic satanic pedophiles, like Satan worshipping just like demons. Who cares if they think that we are anti-police, even just because like some people on the left are anti-police. Liberals aren't even anti-police. It's like leftists that are anti-police, and like the Democratic Party does not represent leftist values at all. Like not like anything to the left of Bernie Sanders is represented in the Democratic Party at all. So yeah, it's silly to think. I'm not sure. Ooh, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Walks away. Alpha move. Yep. Wrong answer. Well, no. That's the answer. But they know that's the answer, so it's like, why do you you just gotta call them out on the bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're criticizing us because like some leftists, not even represented by the party, want to defund the police, but like the idea that like, yeah, the whole QAnon conspiracy, that's like mainstream now in the Republican Party. It's like even some representatives believe in it, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. There are plenty of crazies, especially on the state level. In the state governments, there are plenty of crazy fucking loonies who actually believe in this deranged nonsense. So yeah. They're actually being represented by elected representatives, whereas like no Democrat has actually advocated for defunding the police. The few instances where defunding the police actually occurred, it was it's been in like certain police precincts, because like that's how policing works. If you want to change a police department, you have to do it on the local level. And when it has been done on the local level, it has worked out pretty well. I should look that up, but it's like, I think someplace in New Jersey like redirected funding to social services, and it actually was a moderate success. I mean, it definitely didn't fail.
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic Party who want us to
Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, and he smiles as he's walking away. He knows. Dun. Oh, you can see the hint of a smile, and his cheekbones go up. He knows what he's doing. Dark Biden. Finally. Oh, Dark Biden, just for a second, reveals himself. Yeah, there's a theory that Biden is just pretending to be senile to hide his power level. Oh, there it is. He's just hiding his power level. He wants people to think he's an old, senile, doddering buffoon, but every once in a while he unleashes his power level on these people. He just like, yeah, this reporter doesn't even know what to say. I'm not sure. What the are the people? Oh, you're sure, all right. There are, you know that there are those crazies in the Democratic, Republican Party. Ooh, this is an oldie but a goodie. President Joe Biden inspects female re-education camp in Dallas, Texas, in October 2021. Yeah, not even in 23 or 4. Immediately after Joe Biden is elected, he starts erecting the camps. Silent spigot, where are your complaints when Trump locked those poor children in cages? And here we have a Pepe version of Trump, but it's Biden. It's Pepe Biden, but drawn in like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style, which is it is a choice to make. I think this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure font. Joe Bizarre Adventure. Joe Biden's Bizarre Adventure. Joe Brandon's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, this goes way too hard. Unironically though, like, seems like a lot of right-wingers don't care about any issues that, like, don't directly affect them. I mean, it's because they lack empathy. That's the real issue here. They lack empathy, which is why they're against abortion unless it's them who want to get an abortion, or unless it's their mistress or their wife or their daughter who wants to get an abortion. Then, oh, it's different when it's them, because they need it. But like other people who want to get abortions, they're just doing it because, I don't know, they love killing babies or whatever. It's like that guy who is LARPing as a prisoner that Marjorie Taylor Greene just visited, right? There's like some kind of art exhibition or something where there's this fake jail cell set up so this guy in a jumpsuit and a MAGA hat can just sit in there and just cry. He's crying all the time. What a pussy. And Marjorie Taylor Greene came in and is like, "Oh, we're gonna take care of you, sweetie. We're gonna get you out of prison." This guy isn't even in prison. At least AOC actually went to the camps on the border and like cried for a photo shoot. But MTG won't even go to a prison and talk to actual prisoners, right? She's Hasanabi React Lord. Okay, so yeah, the Hasanabi Industrial Complex has like, I don't know, at least 20 of these channels, and it's like, oh, I saw Hassan reacting to it, but which channel was it on again? Anyway, look at this dude. At CPAC booth, you receive a silent disco headset that plays harrowing testimony from people arrested for participating. Wait, you listen to the testimony? So you're listening to them like cry about like how poorly they've been treated. It must be so hard for you when you're in prison. Yeah.
CPAC performance art.
Yeah, it's some kind of weird performance art.
And apparently this guy's been crying non-fucking stop.
He's just been crying.
24/7.
Aw, so sad. He's been arrested for doing crimes and now he has to go to jail. No! He has to go to jail for 18 months because he whacked a police officer with a flagpole with a spear tip on it. Oh no! Doesn't even make sense because, like, do they allow MAGA hats in prison? Probably not. It's like, oh, all these MAGA guys with their red hats, they're just being discriminated against. They're being so mean to them. No! Just because they were part of a totally peaceful protest. Class A acting.
I swear to God. I mean, this is literally just like...
Yeah, they're good
all,
content. It's like...
Okay? This is a conservative approach to liberal-ass content. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what's going on here.
Yeah, this is very liberal behavior. It's like, playing the victim and like asking people like to be sorry for you, and it's like, oh, look at this guy, he's crying. Don't you feel sorry for him?
So, you know, when SNL or like liberals do this, it's not as funny because they're like so serious about it. Conservatives are so serious about it too, but I think the irony of like the most reactionary people on the planet advocating for prison abolition through probably the most like emotional and most like live-ass way of doing performance art is so great. I love that.
Yeah, they advocate for prison abolition when it's them who is being imprisoned. It's like literally they don't. Once an issue affects them personally, then they become super liberal about it. It's like when before they're like, oh, just don't break the law if you don't want to be arrested. If you don't want to go to prison, all you have to do not break the law. But once it's them who are breaking the law, because all of a sudden the laws are against their interests. Because for most of their life, they're like, oh, the law is just what is right. The law is the law because it's the law, and the law is what it is because it's supposed to be that way. But once they start making laws that they don't like, all of a sudden, oh, that's not a real law. That's a fake law. Now the government is just illegitimate now because it's being run secretly by communists somehow. Like the whole COVID thing, the whole COVID pandemic laws, the lockdowns. It's like, okay, we have to do this. Nobody likes having to do it, but we have to do it. But they wouldn't even like stay home. They had to go to Applebee's or whatever. They had to go to bars to live their life or whatever. It's like, so now that the law is something that you don't like, it's okay to break it. Like, no, it's not how it works. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. If you don't want to go to jail for assaulting police officers, don't assault police officers, maybe? Right? Oh, hello. You want me to buy viewers? Maybe. Probably not. Can I search tags? Politics. Jewish. Body positive. Politic. Positive. I could have sworn that there was a politics tag. Whatever. Jewish Andorra. What is all this stuff? Quadriplegic? No, sorry. Politic. It's just body positive. I'm not body positive. I'm body negative. I hate my body.
You described as the concept of a camp. Yeah, oh no, this campy as fuck, and I love it.
It's campy as hell. Look at this dude, he's just crying. He's just looking so sad. Aww. He's in jail. He's locked in a cage.
That's a big boy back there, holy fuck.
Ooh, thick boy. Nice. Yeah, wear the conservative tears mug. Yeah, an extra large hog. Oh, and then he puts his face back in his hands again.
I stood here for about half an hour yesterday and this guy never broke character. He wept.
He never broke character.
Tallied days on a chalkboard set for the perp.
Tally days on a chalkboard.
Taylor Green.
Wait, they don't even have chalkboards in prison. What?
First of all, we found out that the guy in the cage crying all day is Brandon Straka. If you remember,
oh yeah,
Brandon
that's
Straka
right.
He was the gay guy who was like, oh, I left the Democratic Party.
Oh, he's the walk away guy.
Like,
just walk away from the party.
No
Brandon, let's go, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon
oh my God, this is so funny.
Straka. What, there's money on the floor? What? Wait, are they throwing money in the cage? You know this guy isn't actually like a guy who got in prison, right? Actually, I heard that Brandon Straka did march on the Capitol and he got in trouble for that, but clearly he's not in prison because he's here doing performance art instead, right? So like what is going on here? Maybe he's going to be arrested. Maybe he's going to go to prison. Or maybe that's it. Maybe he's like out on bail or something. And he's like, And he's like, oh no, they're gonna make me go to prison because I broke the law. Aww. Life is just so hard for me. Yeah, the cash on the floor. I mean, maybe if he's actually going to prison, like, then that makes it different, but like, even so, he's not in prison right now. Why are you like throwing dollar bills into his prison cage? Oh my gosh. So cringy. Like, what do you think he's gonna do with that? You think it's gonna go into his legal funds to like get him a lighter sentence or something? You think he's gonna use it to buy cigarettes in prison? He's gonna stuff it up his ass so he can bring it in? Yeah. No. He's just so sad. Aww, he's leaning on the bars. No.
Then Marjorie Titan Green showed up and got in the cage with him.
Got in the cage with him. Here she comes, Titan Green herself.
By the way,
woo!
Marjorie Titan Green. Also, I just gotta say something. If you're surrounded by people who go woo when they see Marjorie
Woo.
Titan Green and not scream in agony,
That's a
or
red flag.
Scream to like ensure that everyone
Big
can
red
get away
flag.
from that
Woo!
as
Yeah.
quickly as possible, as a Titan is now amongst them.
Lock her up.
You're not in a
Lock
good
her
crowd.
up.
I'll just say it like that. Like babies start crying when they see this fucking woman. Okay?
Yeah. Like Trump. That baby who started crying when they saw Trump. That was funny. It's like all these security guards around her. Do you think, oh, speaking of red flags, she is one big walking red flag. Literally. I mean, just look at this dress. Just look. Literally. She's like, what can I wear today to just show people what, like, how much of a red flag I am. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't I dress as a red flag? Yeah. Just the power of white woman, blonde white woman, is just too much. Oh, they're hugging them and like, oh, they're talking. Oh, God bless you, Marjorie.
Bro, conservatives, literally, including Marjorie
Literally.
Titan Green, didn't they all laugh at AOC for crying at the fucking actual detention center?
Literally, this is what I
reminded
said.
of the fact that conservatives were...
Yeah, AOC actually like traveled down to Texas just to like to an actual detention center where like people were actually like being persecuted and like treated horribly. Marjorie couldn't even be bothered to go to an actual prison cell where like people were actually being in prison. I don't know if Brandon, Let's Go Brandon here is gonna go to prison or not, but like he's not in prison right now, that's for sure. This is like some weird performance art shit. I guess it's easier for her to go here like surrounded by her like zealous supporters than it is to like go to somewhere she might be in trouble, or like it's not even that, it's just that this is just an easier trip to go to. It's like, I don't know, like a 20-minute drive as opposed to like an hour-long drive, right? Yeah, how far did AOC have to travel? I wonder if like if she went out of her way to go there. She probably did. But like this isn't even that. This is just like a photo op. I feel like the AOC trip was more than just a photo op because she actually went there, right? She actually went to the place where the thing is happening. Again, let's look up if Brandon Straka is being charged with something, because if he is, that does make it different. But again, he's not in prison right now.
Laughing at AOC, crying at the fucking immigrant detention center. This is not even a
charges.
real fucking prison. Why is she like looking solemn and shit? This is
Oh,
awesome.
sentenced to
Like,
36
this is
months
just
of
a
probation.
Made up prison.
Wait, 3 months of home detention? Wait, hold on. Impeding law enforcement officer during civil disorder, knowingly entering and remaining on restricted grounds without lawful authority, and or engaging in disorderly conduct within proximity to a restricted building to impede official functions. Yeah, so he's not even being charged with assault or anything. He's just being charged with impeding law enforcement during civil disorder, which could mean like he was like holding back cops or like But like if he was like brawling with the cops, he would have been charged with assaulting a police officer, which is a whole different thing. He was arrested in Omaha, Nebraska. That's funny. Yeah, you can't run. Not in Joe Biden's America. If you fought against the government, there's no place that you can hide. Even all the way out in Omaha, you're gonna get got. There's no way out. To all of those who voted for Donald Trump, there's no way out, Jack. Come on. Huh? Yeah, so plea agreement entered and pled guilty to count 1. 36 months of probation, 3 months of home detention, $5,000 fine, and yeah, that's nothing. I mean, this guy is not poor, right? He can pay that. And also 3 months of home detention. He's literally, like, making it out to be like he's, like, being persecuted. Like, being, like, locked in jail. I mean, I guess you can say this for, like, the QAnon shaman guy who got, like, several years. But hey, he was like the symbol of the movement, okay? He was by far the most visible person, the most attractive. He was the most attractive person in the crowd, to be sure. So, like, he was a crazy guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was on every shot of the Capitol riot. He's actually that guy was actually pretty funny. Let's see, QAnon shaman. Jacob Chansley. Jake Angeli. I thought it was Jacob Chansley, someone else. Yeah, this is the picture everyone saw. Yeah, justice is coming. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. He's got the tattoos even. He's got the whole headdress. He's got the shirtless with the tattoos. Oh, there he is. Yeah! Just screaming, just giving himself like attack buffs by using Berserker's Roar ability. He's got the face paint, the American flag face paint. He's got the feather stuff. That's cultural appropriation. Actually, I think he said that he's like partly Native American, but like that's what a lot of white people say. They're like, hey, I'm not white. I'm like 1/64th Native American, which means my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather raped a Native American girl. Probably. Who knows what happens. But, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not totally white. Give me a break, guys. I'm like, I'm not a colonizer. So, yeah, this guy's cool and fun. Yeah, anyway, they had to make an example of him, because he is the QAnon guy. He is the Capitol riot guy, so they had to shut him down real fast. And, I don't know, maybe they gave him, like, too much time, but, like, who cares? If you're crazy enough to go to this, like, Capitol riot, then, like, you probably should be locked away. You should not be influencing public opinion. Hold the line, patriots. Yeah. You're not holding the line, you're breaking through the line. Anyway, yeah. This, like, totally, like, victim complex. Like, who knows if they're playing the victim or if they actually have, like, some kind of victim complex where it's like, I'm being so, like, treated so unfairly. Yeah, these guys said Obama was fake crying after Sandy Hook, after like 20 elementary schoolers got just like massacred in their school. Like, oh, there's no way Obama was actually crying when that happened. But this guy, this is real crying. 3 months of home detention and 36 months of probation. 3 years of probation. And he's like, oh, I'm being locked in a cell, a jail cell. Yeah, no. Sorry, buddy.
a perfect image of conservative oppression-seeking, victimhood-seeking, dude.
Oppression-seeking. Oh yeah, because conservatives are the oppressors, you know? By definition, like, they are conserving the social order, the status quo, which is, like, inherently unjust, right? They're, like... Yeah, these guys are theater kids. So, like... They are the oppressors. Their ideology is the ideology of oppression. So... And that isn't good, right? They know that it's not good to do that. They know that, it doesn't look good to openly be like, oh, I hate poor people, I think poor people should stay poor, so they have to, like, do all these mental gymnastics to be like, oh, we're actually on the side of poor people, because, we want them to, like, we want them to pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, which really means, like, oh, we are not going to help you, so you should just help yourself. That's literally what it means. It's like, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps is literally, like, physically, as an act, it's physically impossible to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. That's why it became a saying, because it referred to something that is impossible to do, but, like, conservatives heard that and were like, oh, yeah, poor people should all do that. The tens of millions of Americans who barely can afford to live, they should just work harder. Anyway, it doesn't look good to say that, so they have to do all these, like, mental gymnastics to make it seem like they're the ones who are on the side of the little guy, right? They're just yeah, they're just not, like, and they're not, like, very bright, so it's easy to, like, make up stuff for them. It's easy for them to say, like, oh, we're the real victims because we were canceled on Twitter because people are mean to us on Twitter, or I don't know, people don't want to be friends with me because I'm like a shitty person. Girls won't want to date me because I don't think women should have rights. But, well, yeah, that's a good reason for girls to not want to date you, right? So yeah, victim-seeking, oppression-seeking, victimhood complex. They know that they're, like, the oppressors on some level, but they don't want to believe that they are, so they make up this stuff. They pretend to cry in a fake jail cell surrounded by cameras. Oh my gosh. Look at this dude.
What? Hey, my man, do you think he's actually in jail? You know he can walk out, right? Jesus, we trust in you? Dude, this is awesome. Bro.
You know he's just on probation, right? Even when he does have his freedom restricted, he's still in his house, right? That's what house arrest is. Yeah, 3 months of house arrest. It's literally, I'm being oppressed so much. I have to watch TV all day. I even have to read books sometimes when I run out of TV shows to watch. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's literally what some people have been doing for the past 2 years because of COVID. But, like, I don't know, these guys just get to cabin fever too easily. If you force them to stay home for, like, more than a week, they will just go literally insane. And that's, you know what that is? That's a sign of weakness, okay? You have to be strong, like me. You have to learn how to shut up and take it sometimes. Sometimes, hey, you gotta stay inside. You can't see your friends. Oh well. You will just have to talk to them on a phone call or a Zoom call. Imagine that.
Bro, God, I love conservatives, man.
I love them. They're just like
everything is falling apart, but at least they're giving so
there's
great content. It's the coolest thing that could have.
At least that's entertaining.
Like, on
yes.
the liberal side, mental illness became like
Yeah, at least we're having fun while the ship is sinking. At least we may be on the deck of the Titanic, but at least we got some violinists playing a song for us while we sink to our inevitable doom.
Not something to deal with every day, but instead something to like bully your opponents with, who also have their own version of mental illness as well. And then on the conservative side, they straight up were like, no, mental illness is our policy. Like that is what is guiding.
We
us.
are
And
mentally
it's
ill
awesome.
now.
And this is content. Come on. And this is, oh god, oof, this is so good. That's so good. Like homie just literally said, "Let Jesus guide my hand."
Let Jesus guide me.
Jesus, we trust in you.
Jesus, we trust in you. I can't even, we've used time and time again that fucking joke about, conservatives love, stepping on their own face with the fucking fake boot, fake crosshair.
That happens.
But this is it. This is like, they did it. They got up, they got out of their homes, and literally created a fake scenario, and they're making it seem like it's real.
And they believe that it's real. They look at this and they're like, oh, this is so terrible. How could this happen to this good, upstanding citizen? And it's like, it's literally not real. Look at Marjorie. She's frowning. She's crying herself. She's literally crying. Or she's pretending to cry. Maybe she is. Who knows? Woo, yeah. Oh, they're hugging. It's like, oh, I'm sorry you had to do 3 months of house arrest, which is what people did like at the beginning of COVID. Everyone had to do that. But like, he probably didn't even do that.
What is that, Kathy Griffin? What was it? No, it wasn't Kathy Griffin. What was it? What was that fucking demon, that British demon? The classic tweet about her?
Kathy.
Oh, Katie Hopkins. This is how it feels to be a white conservative. I actually
Oh,
love
literally.
this metaphor because it's a fake
You just put a target on your head, yeah.
And you put it there yourself. This is exactly
It's a fake
what's
target
going on.
and you put it there yourself.
I'm gonna.
True.
Dude, I gotta fucking post this. Hold on. You mean Thatcher? They acting like the government is rounding up conservatives in Golden Corral? No, it's awful.
Yeah, that's where they breed in Golden Corral.
They were throwing money at him too, which is awesome. It's just like every part of this is so perfect. Oh my god, it got worse! Dude! They all got together and said the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer. What are they praying for? Deliver us from evil. Jesus, we trust in you, brother. Yep.
Be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray.
I mean, this is just disqualifying, right? Like,
Yeah.
anyone that does this, they're praying his gay away, didn't take for Brandon, okay? I don't know what to say about this. This is, wow.
And do thou, Prince,
It's just something else.
by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all evil spirits, release this
Satan and all those evil spirits.
Wait, upon Brandon, he doesn't mean like, let's
Upon Brandon.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. We pray to Brandon to release us from this bondage.
Any different than,
Amen.
like fucking Witch Talk. At least Witch Talk has like, at least some of the girls on Witch Talk and some of the Emmys on Witch Talk are very attractive and also
Oh,
have,
those
like,
witches.
crystals, like
Can't
going
help
crystals
myself.
and cool shit. These guys
It's
are just
too
doing
hot.
like the Lord's Prayer. They look like shit. And they got zero fucking crystals. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no
They
crystals.
don't even have the cool hair that like Witch Talk people have. At least they're having fun.
Holy Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, Prince,
We humbly pray.
by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all evil spirits, release this
Satan,
bondage that's going on in our
release us from this bondage
In Jesus'
of
name
Satan.
we pray.
Yeah, zero
Amen.
crystals. No crystals. No crystals. Mommy. Thank you, Jesus. It's literally like a photo op. They're all got their phones and cameras out. What are you filming? It's literally Yeah, it's performance art. I mean, they got MTG there, so I guess that's something.
I can't. Dude, I don't understand. We're talking
Amen,
about
brother.
all these false god worshippers.
Yeah, all these false